Now this winter we invested heavily in the indoor facilities at the National Golf Centre, and we've managed to create 2 new rooms which gives us the facilities that are needed for elite coaching, so that it's effectively weatherproofed. And currently we're now standing in the new putting studio, which has been kitted out with the latest equipment, and I'm standing on the new Huxley putting mat, which has been designed with great care. We've had assistance from Phil Kenyon, widely regarded as one of the leading putting coaches in the world, and he was very keen that the layout of this room was absolutely perfect for the coaching that we need to do with our elite players, and indeed, in fact, players of all levels. Here, if you look over here, there are different slopes on this mat. We have a 3% slope, we have a 2% slope, and we have a 1% slope. And we've also got holes on the level. The whole objective of this was to give every conceivable break that you could face. It gives a chance to replicate it, short and long putts on this area. This mat is it's a very special mat. You can get to alter the speed. You can make it quicker by rolling it. It's stimping now around about 11 on the stimp meter. We can make it quicker by rolling it. We can slow it down by brushing it. And the smoothness of the mat is controlled by rubbing in some very fine rubber crumb. So it's a fantastic surface to putt on. It's very smooth and, as I say, weatherproofed from the British weather. Now the second part of the equipment in this putting studio is in this area. Firstly, we start with the ZEN Green putting stage, which is a terrific piece of equipment which allows us to replicate different slopes you'll find on the golf course. It's controlled by this small iPad here, and this Greenstage is controlled by 4 actuators, 1 in each corner. You set the degrees of the mat in each corner on the iPad, which wirelessly communicates to this mat, and the mat will then contort itself to the burrow that you want to practice. It's truly amazing. This piece of mat that's covering it, there's been a lot of science gone into this. It's very almost friction-free. It gives the ball a very smooth roll. It is also, this particular one is very quick. If you want to slow it down, you swap the surface with for a different mat. We've got various bits of equipment. First and foremost, to analyze someone putting, so the full mechanics of the body. We have 5 cameras installed, 1, 2, 3, 4, and perhaps most importantly, the overhead camera up above. What this information gives us is any movement that you may have in your putting stroke will be picked up by one of these cameras, and the imagery is then presented on these screens to look at. In addition, we've got a SAM putting lab and a Quintic ball rolling system. And this equipment allows you to analyse the actual stroke, the actual path of the putt ahead through the hitting area. And it gives you every possible conceivable bit of information from the moment the putt ahead goes on its backswing as it travels through impact and on the follow-through. All of that information is recorded and then again presented on the screen behind me. So you can come here, you can have a full analysis of your putting stroke and hopefully go away with a lot of tips that will make you a better putter than you are now.